Hey guys, this is Shay the stylist. Just hitting you up real quick on why I hate Jamaican mango and lime products for dreadlocks. I have tried this numerous of times. I have clients who come in and bring their own Jamaican mango and lime products in, and it really is not healthy for dreadlocks. It's not. Or black hair at all. I wouldn't even choose white hair. The pomade may work in terms of styling, but honestly, I'm not going to say that they have dangerous chemicals in it or anything like that, but what they do have, which I am totally against when it comes to dreads especially, and non-dreads, is beeswax in their products. Beeswax is very, very hard to wash out. It's the term is water non-water soluble. Like you can't really like it's like a heavy grease that you put water. If you put water on it, water does not melt it or penetrate it. I would have to use extremely hot water in order for the beeswax to melt, and that's not good. Also, beeswax over time gets very hard, and that in itself causes breakage. So I don't know what you know the makers of this product was thinking. Maybe they are true traditional Jamaicans, but if so, they should also take it a step further and research on why. I mean, I think the reason why true Jamaicans use beeswax because it was a lack of other products at the time. I mean, you're living in, a very tropical island. There's not, not many beauty supply stores around, so maybe beeswax was the best choice at the time. But, um, there are a lot of products out there. I mean, to be honest, you can twist hair with pomade, hair grease. You can use anything to twist hair. Basically, what you're making mango and lime products are doing is selling you something, telling you that you need it, and then relying on your styling techniques or your stylist to hook you up and make you look attractive. And at the end of the day, the product didn't do anything. It was the style that you turned out to have, because those products are not good for your hair. It's not. I've tried all of them. Now the gel, I'm gonna show the pictures as I speak. The gel, the lock and twist gel. That one, well, let me start with the locking cream wax first. That one is my all-time most hated list. The locking cream wax is very heavy. Now, certain clients, like people with 4A to 4D textured hair, um, they their hair responds better to a oil-based product or something more creamy. Um, Anything that has gel in it is not really good for any type of 4C. Like the threes, people with 3A through 3C hair types, their hair is a lot more stronger to deal with gel. A lot. Like you can put it through a lot, and the hair will cause like minimum breakage. But the locking wax, when I use that on a client's hair, especially if they have high porosity, um, for some reason the hair, you just can't absorb it that well. So, it's very tricky. So I'll twist their locks and I'll put them under the dryer, and, I'll use the, high temperature to help melt the wax, but it's still something that stays. There's a product buildup that I believe is not good. Like you still have some residue left over. It's not. You should not have that. When you lock your hair, should be just free of all kind of products. It's just something to help it get to where it needs to be, and that's that. Nothing extra, nothing heavy, and it stays. So it's very difficult for me to wash a client's hair. I mean, 3 or 4 times, and I have to do the herbal wash, and that takes some time to do, um, in order for the client's hair to uh, release the locking wax. Um, the other product that, and this really, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really work on pores at all. The locking gel, the Mango and Lime locking gel, it's the orange one. And that one does not respond well when I lock the hair, um, when I lock fours with that. The only time that that's good, like I said, with threes, people with, either Caucasian, even I wouldn't even put that in Caucasian locks, but it will respond better in terms of having the hair conform to the styling technique that you're trying to do. But threes are the only ones that that benefit from that, because for some reason, like when I have somebody with like Spanish dreadlocks, with the three texture hair, I'll pull it and it'll respond better, in terms of like I'll twist it and everything, it'll respond better. But fours don't respond. It's too light. So you need something that's a little bit more creamier and heavier on the hair, in order for it to be able to be retwisted. That's the other thing. The shampoos are fine. They got, the Tingle shampoo. It's pretty much, I believe, all hype. Like, it's, first of all, it's not sulfate free. That's one thing that I have an issue with. You got this detergent in there, which is not healthy for black hair. You cannot strip it. Dreadlocks are a little different, because sometimes, especially when they're using Mango and Lime products, I'm going to need a sulfate shampoo, unfortunately, and I don't believe in using it. But the only thing that actually will lift is something with a little detergent or agent in it that'll help me to remove the heavy buildup from the product. That's the only thing that is good for. And then you got the menthol in it to create the illusion that you're getting clean, when it's just freezing your head with the minty. It's a feeling. That's all it is. It's not doing anything extra. They just pretty much put it in there so you can believe that it's doing something special. If that's the case, you might as well take a sulfate-free shampoo and put peppermint in it, and you get the same feeling. So, that's the other thing. They also have, which I think is very interesting, is the black castor oil. That may work depending on where they get their castor oil from. I don't really, like, after I've been through so many of their products and realized that nothing is responding the way I want it to respond to when it comes to styling hair, I don't really feel comfortable with using their black castor oil now. Like, what are you doing with that? Is there beeswax in there? I mean, like, I might as well, stick with the true Jamaican black castor oil. Don't get on the bandwagon now, So that's where I'm at with Jamaican Mango and Lime. Anything, I'll be honest with you, overall, I don't really care for any of their products. I think they're cheaply made. I think they're getting on the hype. They have the nerve to sell vitamins, as a matter of fact, which is probably on the bandwagon as well, with everything else. I just honestly don't think that they're a good company overall. Once you have lost my faith when it comes to the fact that you put beeswax in your product and did not do the research to know whether or not that was healthy for hair or not. Now freeform locks, I don't even trust that with freeform locks. Like, there is no use for beeswax at all. It's not good. And it's hard to wash. Anything that water cannot be penetrated by water should not be put on your head. And that's just where I'm at with it. And the fact that it's hard for me to wash out that product, and it makes the client's hair very gooky and icky. And if they're going to the gym and they're working out and there's sweat trapped in there, and they come in back to get their hair done again, and it's funky. So it's extra work, and it should not, you should not weigh the hair down like that. It's not good for their locks. Anything heavy is going to cause it to be pulling. A dreadlock is not a single strand. It's a bunch of strands together, and you're pulling on the root. So you're adding all this heavy product on here. It's not good. It's not good at all. So I put a thumbs down to Jamaican Mango and Lime products. I really do. I'm pretty sure their Lock and Grow vitamins are nothing but biotin. So you'll probably get some excellent hair growth through that, but you might as well get some biotin depending on how much it costs to use their vitamins. So it's a company that personally I believe is just trying to make some money, and it's not really necessarily about the client. They're pretty much getting on the bandwagon. If it's a black-owned company, shame on you, because we have been pimped for too long, and you should not get on the pimp train. We've had enough getting pimped. So I think you need to reevaluate what's the ingredients in your products and see what else is out there, because there's a lot of products out there that actually do a way better job than Jamaican Mango and Lime. I prefer just to do a review on products that I honestly feel is a waste of money. That's me. But if you do have any questions on what to use, you can ask me in the comments below. And I'll respond as soon as I can. But most likely I get the notification quick. It goes to my phone, so or if I'm doing hair, it's going to take me some time to get to all my inquiries. But for the most part, Jamaican Mango and Lime is not good for dreadlock. I don't even trust their products anymore at all. I've had such if it wasn't for my styling techniques, and if it wasn't for my expertise and things in that nature of how to take care of black hair, I probably, I don't even allow the clients to bring that in my show. I don't even trust that. I don't even trust it. Like when they bring this big bag full of Jamaican Mango and Lime, I'm like, no, babe, I have my own. Don't worry about it. Because I don't trust it. I've pretty much, when I was very new to in the industry of styling, I did not know any better. But over time, I'm realizing I'm getting the results for this is not, it definitely has to be the product. So there you have it. That's my review for Jamaican Mango Lime. It's a no-go until I see them getting more, redoing their formula. Other than that, I'm not gonna go for it. It's just pretty much, and I'm not trying to stop them from making money, but they need to realize that their product is not healthy for our hair, which is the 4s. 3s are a lot different. That's a texture that, unless they, but they have this image of a natty dread on their product, so you're thinking that it's for texture hair, and it's not. The only hair that can stand their products are 3s. So that's my review. I'm done. I'm gonna stop being so long-winded. That's my review on Jamaican Mango and Lime. Don't do it. Do not do it. And if they change their formula, I will further review it again and see if they did an excellent job. Other than that, I would not dare touch Jamaican Mango and Lime ever, and I don't suggest you do it as either. Like I said, if you do want to know what to use, I'm not in the business of promoting products. I'm in the business of buyer beware. So if I've had a bad experience with it, um, you know, I'm going to explain why, and then you make the judgment on your own. If you love it, hey, it's all on you. But I don't suggest it, and I'll tell you why. But other than that, in terms of promoting products, I don't really, I have integrity. I don't need that. I don't need to make an extra dollar or anything like that. I'm very well taken care of, and that's by my Lord Jesus Christ. And so I don't need for anyone to, ask me to talk about their product, especially if I have no experience with it. I would have to use it over time. I have some favorites. I have some, but I'm not going to share those. Like I said, whatever. So, but other than that, Jamaican mango lime is a no-no. And thank you for listening. And stay tuned for the next review. Take care.